This year we found out what Iceland and Hawaii have in common. They both have active volcanoes that are spewing fog and disrupting people's lives. Not to the same extent in Hawaii as in Iceland, but for the people that live along the Kona coast and now Maui and Oahu, they've experienced some of the fog on a smaller scale. The students, I'd like to introduce Billy Kulovitz, Lauren Burns, and Jackie Passarelli are a few of the students that came on the trip. And they're going to tell you about a few of the businesses that we visited in Hawaii. So, aloha, everyone.
All right, aloha, everybody. Like Doc said, I'm Billy Kulovitz. I am a psychology major and a business management minor.
And I'm Lauren Burns, and I'm a double major in education and psychology.
And I'm Jackie Passarelli, education and psychology.
This music in the background is by an artist named Iz, and he's big in the Hawaiian Islands. He unfortunately passed away a couple years ago, but his music is very much alive and played every day in the Hawaiian Islands.
Okay, so we went to Hawaii. We were there from the 5th to the 15th of January. And we stayed on the Big Island of Hawaii. So on the map you can see, as opposed to the other islands, where we were. And we stayed at the Hilton Waikoloa Village, and it was a beautiful resort. It was absolutely huge. And one of our favorite parts of the resort was the transportation. They had both a monorail and also boats as well. Because the resort was so big, they had the different transportation to get us to the different locations at the resort.
Okay, the hotel employment, they have right now over 1,200 employees currently working at the Hilton, because the Hilton is so big. It has 3 towers. Like we said, you have the easiest way to get around the hotel is by the boat or the monorail system, and they're continually looking to hire more and more people every day. And jobs on the resort range from anywhere from maintenance, security, to guest services, waitressing, and to even sitting by the water slide, to making sure everyone goes down safe and appropriate at the same time and everything. And just another reason why they try to accommodate everybody and make sure the hotel and everything runs smoothly. And I thought this was very interesting. Over the last year, the Hilton generated over $178 million, which is an increase from 2 years ago, which they generated $159 million. So any form of increase is a positive effect on the hotel and the business environment. And I think it's big because right now we're in recession, but it still shows that people like to go on their vacations.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about the hotel culture. One of the big aspects was the art. There was art absolutely everywhere, whether it was paintings or statues. And we were lucky enough, Dr. Moran knew a lot about the art, so we would go on tours and he would tell us about the background and the significance of all the different pieces. And one of our favorite points was, it was called Buddha Point, and it was a huge Buddha statue. And it was great for, like, at night we would go stargazing and everything like that, just literally outside and inside all over the resort. There was art everywhere. And so that was really interesting to learn about the art aspect of the trip as well.
It really is incredible. I mean, just looking at, you're just walking around the hotel and just statues are just everywhere. The hotel is like pretty much a city. I mean, it just has everything you could possibly imagine. Restaurants all over the place, shops, but just looking at the art and the culture, the Hawaiian culture is just really amazing. So now we're going to go to one of the businesses that we went to. It was called the Volcano Island Honey Company. And it's a small family-owned operated honey business that has been producing this rare, organic, and unique honey called white honey. And it's from the single Kiowa forest on the Big Island, and they've been doing this for 27 years. The beekeeper there is a guy named Richard Spiegel, and what's very interesting about Richard was that he practiced law in Washington, D.C., and then his heart wasn't in it anymore, so then he left D.C. and settled down, moved to the Kiowa Forest, where he continued to work with his honeybees and increase the availability of this exquisite honey. And his honey is so worldwide and nationwide. He's been featured on the Food Network, Discovery Channel, and other networks all around the world. And National Geographic magazine calls the honey the best honey in the world. And what's very unique and very interesting about the climate of where the honey farm was it was in a rainforest. Now you see Hawaii as, you know, this beautiful weather, you know, it was gorgeous, sunny every day when we were down by our hotel, but as you go up the mountains, it literally flips a switch and it just downpours. The whole time we were at the honey farm, it was just raining the whole time, downpouring. And then when we got closer to the water and to our hotel, you couldn't even see a cloud in the sky. It was pretty amazing.